Hey folks, Adam here, safe driver, Sandamtod, back in the car, driving over here, just got off of work, picking up an eagerly awaited package, and then we'll take it home and explain everything I've went through to get this sucker. It's just been kind of not a hassle really, just a long time coming. Plus, a little bit of a hassle. So anyway, I'm going to get off here for the minute. We're going to creep in here to the FedEx office, and then we'll come out with the package, and then we'll do the video when I get home. And we'll go from there. So I know it's been a while since I did a pickups video. This will kind of explain where some of that pickups money went or was going toward. And then you'll get to see what I got. It's nothing spectacular, I don't think. I mean, it's cool, but it's not spectacular. So anyway, it's cool for me. So I'm gonna sign off till we get over by the FedEx office. So let's. I just dropped the freaking camera when I came out of but when I opened the door, it fell off the dash and thought I freaking busted another flip cam. But evidently, we're still cool. For some reason, Mother Nature decided to dump a fucking shitload of snow on us at the last frickin' minute. She couldn't go gracefully. Dumped about another foot on us over the weekend. But it's supposed to be, today it was above freezing and the sun's out, so it melted some of it. And then it's supposed to be like almost 60 on Friday, so hopefully we can get most of this out of here. I'm ready for it to be gone. Personally. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off till I get home. Look at this dude, he's doing like the freaking cowboy lasso, liberty tax lasso, trying to lasso you in to get your taxes done. So anyway, gonna sign off till we get home. We'll do a package vid. So we'll see you there. And I was just checking to make sure this camera wasn't broken. So anyway, see you at the house. Folks, welcome back to Sandamtod's channel. I am Sandamtod. Thank you for coming by. I was going to do this big package opening, and I talked for 45 minutes and opened all the crap up, and the video wasn't running, so now I feel super deflated and don't want to talk because I want to hook it up. But I'm going to show you what I got real quick, and we'll do a quickie vid, and then I'll get to hooking. So so anyway, in that bundle of bubble wrap and trash bag material, we ended up getting a PS3 Slim. I decided to get the Slim as opposed to the Super Slim because I just thought the Super Slim looked way cheap. They got it in a lot of different colors, and it's got a big hard drive, but it just looked really cheap to me, and I just couldn't do it to myself. I was like, I'm not going to be happy with that. And so I spent a little extra money. I bought a bundle. You guys are probably like, what bundle did you get? Well, I decided to get one and they didn't have a game because the game one was going to be about $75 more, believe it or not. It did have a bigger hard drive in it, but I weighed the options on that too, and I'm not a big downloader, I'm not a big demo guy, and I don't keep a lot of extra stuff on my hard drive, so I thought 160 would be plenty for me. Anyway, what I ended up getting for the bundle was the Harry Potter 3D bundle, Deathly Hallows Part 2. I have not seen Deathly Hallows Part 1, or the Half-Blood Prince, or whatever the other one is, Order of the Phoenix. I've only seen the first 4 Harry Potter movies. So anyway, I got it out of the box. The Harry Potter box, the one that slid over the top of this box, is a little bit worked. Not that I'm like really that worried about it, but I still will keep it with the other stuff. But it's got quite a bit of box tape on it. I don't know why the guy did that, but maybe he just wanted to make sure they were going to stay together. I don't know, because I had to cut some box tape off the bottom of that one, and the Harry Potter thing has a flap on it and everything. So anyway, here's the actual system, nice and shiny and new. PS3. I didn't want to buy used because I was like, I could have got one at the pawn shop, but when something's used, I don't know if it's used a lot or used a little bit, so I decided not to take my chances. Controller, in-bag, plug, the stupid video cable that I have an HDMI cable that I bought for it that's out in the living room for the I think it's 1440p. I don't even think this runs that high. Neither does my television, actually. That's the charger cord for the controller, from what I understand. I looked at some videos. I decided Uncle Sam was nice to me this year, and I was going to buy one new thing. And after looking at some of the exclusives, plus the exclusive The Last of Us that's going to be coming out, I decided to pony up and get one PS3, and I just thought the Slim looked cheap, even though they have them in different colors and they had a big hard drive in them. I just thought it just didn't look the business, so I didn't want to buy it. So I got this Potter bundle. Harry Potter. I got the Harry Potter bundle. You know, that's okay. I like Harry Potter. The movie's okay. I also decided, because the other bundle was, I think, Infamous, and it had a little bit bigger hard drive, but it was like it might even have double the size hard drive, but it was like another $75 or something dollars, plus another amount in shipping, so it was almost like $90 more for it, and the games came in little, cardboard like sleeve things, and as you can see, this movie actually came in the actual Blu-ray case. So I decided if I was going to buy, the games, I would go ahead and buy the games, because the game didn't offset the cost, enough for me, and the hard drive size was not enough of an issue for me. Now, some of you might be like, well, if you're going to do this or this or this, well, I don't take my systems online, and maybe next gen I might have to, because it sounds like they're going to make us log in whenever we're playing games, so they can Big Brother us the whole time we're playing video games. But until that day comes, I don't really run mine online, so if a game happens to have an update for the OS software on it or something, I think XCOM updated my 360, and I hate the hard drive, or the dashboard design now that it put on there, but, maybe it's the most current. So anyway, I did pick up a few games. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of showing the same shots over and over again. I kind of cleaned some of this stuff over here, too. I might have a community question video on something about that. But and I was playing my 3DO, actually. It was nice to kind of... the 3DO is actually over there, but, I keep my PS2 and my Xbox, modded Xbox, hooked up back here, as well as the 3DO. But it's on this CRT TV. I was going to tape some gameplay, but I got a nice rolling image when I finished taping it, so it was like, oh well. I'm going to go through these games real quick, because I've filmed this twice now. Well, this is the second time. When I got started, when I decided I was going to get a PS3, I decided I was going to pick up a few games, so I started looking for games at the pawn shop. This was the first one I saw. It was $2.99, and I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. It's $2.99. I'm planning on getting a PS3. So I went out and I picked up this game called Lair, which looked pretty good. It looks like you're riding on a dragon or something. It is complete. It was $2.99. And I was like, sweet. And then I was kind of looking. They really didn't have a lot other than this other game that I decided to go ahead and get. And I went up to the counter, and they were bullshitting with some customer that obviously, comes in there quite a bit or something. So they didn't get to me right, right in the moment. I was probably standing there a couple minutes, and I got up to the counter, and the girl took the cases, went over and got the games. She came back. She goes, "I'm going to give you both games for $2.99 for having to put up with us." And she kind of laughed, and I was like, "Hey, cool by me, no big deal." So I got this for $2.99, even though it should have been $5.99, and that is Mirror's Edge. Now I know neither one of these are necessarily console exclusive. I know Mirror's Edge is not a console exclusive. I'm assuming Lair is not a console exclusive either. But I picked both of those up for $6, and this was before I even had ordered the PS3 and stuff. And I was like, yeah, but I really want to get some exclusives. So I went over, there was a GameStop by my work. I went in there and I was kind of looking around, and I decided, since I didn't get the Infamous bundle, that I wanted to get Infamous, and I was going to get the Infamous disc that has both games on it and stuff. But this one was in good shape, and it was reasonable. It was like $11.99 or something. So I picked up Infamous 1. It looked like my type of game. I got a GameStop special, though. They put the stupid Greatest Hits disc in the regular case. I know they had a Greatest Hits version of the game over there as well, because I purposefully didn't grab it. But I didn't pay attention because I was on my lunch break, and the guy was talking to me about other exclusives and stuff for the PS3 and Uncharted and things like that. So I didn't look until I got home later, and it had the Greatest Hits in there, and I was like, yeah, that kind of sucks. And then one day after work last week, I ran out to another pawn shop that's just in a little town to the south of Independence called Raytown, and they also have Cash America out there. And I was like, sometimes they got quite a bit of different selection, so we got it over there, and they had two exclusives that I decided to pick up. I've been seeing these going for more on Amazon and stuff, and also at GameStop, if you could even find them, because they were older titles at GameStop, and Vintage Stock was charging more than I paid, so I went in and picked them up. But these remind me of kind of when the console kind of first came out. I don't know if they're not like launch titles, but they were early titles, I think. The first one being Metal Gear Solid 4. I paid $12.99 for it. It is complete. That was the first exclusive. I remember they kept saying, Metal Gear Solid 4 is going to come out for the 360. It's going to come out for the 360. And it never did. My cousin loaned me his PS3 one time and was like, here, play through it. And I knew he was only going to loan it to me for about a week or so, and then I wouldn't get through the game, so I really didn't put any effort into it. But I've kind of lost my luster for those kind of strategy stealth games. I'm more of a hack and slash, run in and slaughter a big group of guys kind of, and that's where these next games come to play. A game series that I've always loved, that I kind of fell out of love with because I didn't have the PS3, and that is God of War and God of War 3. You're like, well, you could have got God of War Saga and got all the games. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not going to hook it up to the internet. And like I said, this is more expensive. This was $10. It is complete. I do have 1 and 2 on the PS2, and if I decided to get the HD collection one that's got them on it, I'm sure I can find a copy that's not too expensive. And I still want to get the Origins disc. I want the disc rather than just some download codes for the other two God of War games that were on the PSP. God of War's one of my favorites. I kind of, like I said, haven't been able to play it because I have been on the Xbox for so long, but I'm itching to kind of give that one a shot. And then here's another one in that same vein. This one's been called the female God of War. We have Heavenly Sword. I picked this up at Vintage Stock, along with some other Harry Potter movies that I was missing, so I can finish watching the series out. I didn't get the other Deathly Hallows, but I got Order of the Phoenix and the Half-Blood Prince, and then I figured I'd think about buying the other one, either on Blu-ray or on DVD, because I never had a Blu-ray player before. Now I have a Blu-ray player, so I don't like putting that kind of mileage necessarily on a system, though, so I might actually just pony up and get a real Blu-ray player. because they're getting under 200, you know, under 150 even, for a Blu-ray player. So this is actually what the package was. These are the games that I picked up. This is where a lot of my pickups money has been kind of going here and there for the last couple of weeks. And then I had ordered this because Uncle Sam was giving me a little bit of an incentive to stimulate the economy. And I don't know. I'm still planning. One more thing that I want to get is BioShock Infinite. It just came out today. I'm not going to buy it right out of the gate not because I don't want it. Believe me, I want it, but I just got 6 new PS3 games. New to me, not new games, but you know what I'm saying, and a new system. So I'm going to really give this a whirl, and then we'll see when the check comes. We put it in the bank. If we start getting itchy and ready to play BioShock, I might be picking it up on the 360. I have the other two on the 360, and I heard, you know, that it's got a bit of an install time on the PS3, and also that it might even actually kind of lag slightly on the PS3, which kind of bums me out, considering that you know how many times they pushed it back. But if it's playing like gangbusters on the Xbox, I saw some side-by-side video between the PC, the PS3, and the 360, and I couldn't really tell a big difference between the graphics. I really couldn't tell much of a difference at all, but you know, there could be, but I'll probably end up getting the 360 version. So anyway, I do know the PS3 version had BioShock 1 on the disc as well, so that's a bit of an incentive, and I would never not get it. If all I had was a PS3, I definitely would be buying it anyway. So, thanks for coming by. Sorry you got the Shaft video, the bit of the Shaft. You probably are happy it's a lot shorter than it was, but I actually opened it up and explained the whole package debacle, which basically the package, they just wouldn't deliver it without a signature, and I had them ship it to my house, and then over the weekend, I told him to hold it at the location by my work, kind of between my work and my house, because I wasn't going to be at the house to sign for it, and it just took a while to get it to that location, because they don't ship they don't ship on Mondays or something, interstorally. I don't know, something. I just know that I couldn't get it Monday, and I couldn't get it Friday. So I'd been on a truck somewhere in the Kansas City area since Friday, and I just got it tonight. So I'm going to hook it up and make sure it's working. So anyway, folks, thanks for coming by. See you next video, and as always, keep playing whatever you want to play and doing whatever you want to do, because it's all cool here in the YouTubes. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, gonna sign off, and we'll see you next vid. Bye.